एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वदी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि. Nithyanandam, welcome to Nithya Satsang, the divine discourse that we have every day with the incarnation of Paramashiva, His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Shri Nithyananda Paramashivam. Every day, 7:30 a.m. and 7:30 p.m., we have a congregation to raise all our individual consciousness and the entire consciousness of this entire universe itself, to listen to the ultimate truths and to transform each and every one of our lives. I'm so excited and happy to welcome each and every one of you sitting through to a video conferencing, Facebook Live, YouTube Live, Instagram Live, and Twitter Live. Today, we have with us Manitya Bhaktikananda Swami, who is one of the main sannyasis doing the greatest work of compiling the autobiography of the avatar, history as it is being happening. Yesterday, a historic day where we all got to listen from an eyewitness who saw Swamiji levitating, floating on air, almost 1 to 1.5 feet high. Swamiji was about 12 years old then. And Swamiji yesterday revealed the science of levitation to the entire humanity itself. Each and every power is backed up with a scriptural reference, what we call as Shastra Pramanas. I'm going to chant the 82nd verse from the Vijnana Bhairava Tantra, which reveals about the great power of levitation. Asane shayane sthitva niradharam vibhavayan swadeham manasi kshine kshanakshina bhavet. Actually, without further ado, I just want to directly enter to today's interesting interview with Manitya Bhaktikananda Swami about this same beautiful incident that happened in Swamiji's life, with Swamiji levitating and people witnessing it. Bhaktikananda Swami, what is your experience when you interview the live witnesses of Swamiji's childhood?
First, my humble obeisance at the feet of Satguru, the living incarnation of Paramashiva, His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Shri Nithyananda Paramashivam. To be very honest, every time we set out to interview a live witness in the life of Swamiji, especially in Tiruvannamalai, when he was the entire range age in Tiruvannamalai was within 17 years. Every time I have my heart in my mouth. I'm not joking, because you don't know what profound truths each one is going to share in such an unassuming, simple, innocent way. Because each of them does not have an iota of idea that they are actually standing testimony to one or other of a great science of Sanatana Hindu Dharma. Like, for example, Sri A.V. Radhakrishna Gupta ji, whose video we saw yesterday, when he was sharing how he saw Swamiji levitate at around the age of 12, and how actually his first response was fear to it. He does not have an iota, not an inkling, that he's actually standing testimony to the great science of levitation. And when they start sharing, it becomes so overwhelming for us that one side, we stop short of intimidating them with too much of an overexcited response in case they withdraw and they go back into their shyness. And on the other side, so many questions start crowding our mind to hear more about it, to hear more nitty-gritty details. And it never fails to baffle us every moment how, on the one side, how simple their sharing is, and on the other side, how graphic and vivid their description of the memory is. Because these memories are, let us remind ourselves, 30 to 40 years old. And how they're able to retain...
That's actually a very notable point, because each person, 30 years before, 40 years before, and they all still have that memory in them.
Yes.
That time, that too, they were not even knowing that Swamiji is an incarnation or anything.
Exactly.
So they still, till today, they have that as a special memory in them.
Yes.
A 2-year-old boy or a 3-year-old boy, and they still remember him.
Yes.
And cherish his memories in their hearts.
Yes. And one more thing, what I've seen is, like yesterday when I went back to Radhakrishna ji after the morning satsang, and I shared with him, because I'm still in Tiruvannamalai, I shared with him that literally the whole world watched his video sharing live. And so many people are going to be so much more convinced about the science of levitation because he shared it as a direct eyewitness. And he said, "Oh, is it so? What is there? I just shared what I saw." He didn't even understand the greatness of what he was sharing. And he said it so simply and so innocently. And the other profound thing is, I've seen that all the people who have witnessed these great sciences manifesting through Swamiji ever since he was a child, and who have seen him till date, they are never part of any trawling that happens today. It is in their system, it is settled in their system so clearly, and it has established itself so clearly in their system because they actually saw it right from when he was 2 years or 3 years old. So when I see...
So true. The powerful cognition that Swamiji unleashed yesterday was declaring integrity to your Guru and cognizing you are consciousness in oneness with your Guru, who is Paramashiva himself. And that is gaining the conscious currency.
Yes.
With which you can get anything you want. Not just money, not just health, not just relationship, but anything in life. So how would you link this to the experience of Swamiji from his own life?
Like you said yesterday, the powerful cognition that Swamiji unleashed was declare your simple integrity to the Guru and cognize yourself in oneness with him, who's a representation of Paramashiva, and gain the conscious currency with which you can get anything you want in life, not just health, not just wealth or relationships or a career or education, but everything that you want can be got with this conscious currency. Literally, you want to manifest your entire reality, your entire wish list. You can manifest it with a conscious currency. It is like a one-stop shop. Like, for example, if I have only money, then I can only manifest what I can with wealth. If I have only good health, then I can manifest whatever I can only with that. But if I have the conscious currency through this powerful cognition, then I can manifest anything I want, which is how our ancient rishis lived in the time when Kailasa was a reality on planet Earth, when the entire planet Earth was a single enlightened civilization, what is called Kailasa, which is established by Paramashiva himself, and which is what Swamiji is reviving today. He's reviving the life of the rishis around Paramashiva today. And we all know that all the rishis were such brilliant inner world scientists and outer world scientists. The cutting edge knowledge we speak of today is actually referring to the scriptures, the documentation of the rishis of the yesteryears, our shastras, from which you chanted the Vijnana Bhairava Tantra, for example, today. All their inventions, discoveries, and their knowledge has been embedded as mantras in our Hindu scriptures called the shastras, from which you chanted the verse. So understand, he's reviving the life of Kailasa back because that was the ultimate way to live, especially born as a human being. They lived out of their state of the state, space, and the being and superconsciousness of Paramashiva. From that, in whichever field or subject they radiated their enlightenment on, that subject revealed itself completely to them. So it was literally.
Swami, so how exactly, how did Swamiji play this Leela by demonstrating the power of levitation? How do you link that expression of Swamiji, that Leela of Swamiji, to this truth? To this truth, to this powerful cognition that Swamiji revealed yesterday.
See, what did Swamiji tell us yesterday? Raghupati Yogi gave him a certain powerful cognition. And then he just had to hold the powerful cognition and put his focus on both the eyes on his third eye. And then within 3 seconds, he was up in the air levitating. That means it is so simple. That is all. Whereas today, we are cognizing any simple truth through layers of, through the cerebral layers that have formed over the years when the conscious degradation happened and the intellect gained power over us. So really, when you look into this incident and the way Swamiji explained the whole thing yesterday, for him, it was such a simple thing. Yes, my guru said it. It is the truth. It is a powerful cognition. I have heard it. I'm internalizing it. And I'm following the technique. And there I am in air. That's all.
Beautiful. It's amazing to hear what he has to say. And he's reliving it so intimately. You can just see that.
Yes.
It is time now to listen to further truths on the science of levitation and vertical time zones from Swamiji. So before that, Bhaktika Swami, what is this that we are going to be seeing today before we enter into the Nitya Satsang? What is a special segment that we are going to be having today?
Right. So before I answer that question, I also wanted to share one thing, which is
ஆக்சுவலாக அது லெவிடேஷனுக்கு இப்போ தான் எங்களுக்கு வந்து புரியுது. முதல்ல என்ன பண்ணுவாரு, அந்த திட்டில் வந்து பெட்ஷீட் அந்த ஜமக்காலம் இருக்கு இல்லையா, அந்த ஜமக்காலத்தை வந்து போட்டுருவார். ஜமக்காலத்தை போட்டவுடனே நான் வந்து இப்போ வந்து தியானம் பண்ண போகிறேன். நான் தியானம் பண்ணும்போது ஒரு சவுண்டு கொடுப்பேன். நான் அந்த சவுண்டு வந்து கீழே ஜமக்காலத்தை எடுத்துருங்கன்னுவார். அவர் வந்து நாங்கள் ஜமக்காலத்தை எடுக்கும்போது அவர் எந்த பாடியில் இருந்தாரோ அந்த பாடி வந்து டிஸ்டர்ப் ஆகாது. ஏன்னா அவர் வந்து அந்த இடத்துல இருந்தார். அந்த இருக்கும்போது நாங்கள் ஜமக்காலத்தை ஈஸியாக எடுத்துருவோம். நாங்கள் ஜமக்காலை எடுத்துட்டு நாங்கள் ஜமக்காலத்தை கீழே வச்சோம். அவர் அந்த இடத்துலயே மறுபடியும் வந்து ஜமக்காலம் போடுறதுக்கு இன்னொரு சவுண்டு கொடுப்போம். அப்போ ஜமக்காலம் கொண்டு போய் மறுபடியும் அதில் வச்சுருவோம் நாங்கள். ஸோ நாங்கள் ஜமக்காலத்தை எடுத்து விளையாடுவோம். நாங்கள் வந்து அப்போ நாங்கள் எடுத்து விளையாடாதீங்க, ஒழுங்காக போயிங்கன்னா அப்புறம் நாங்கள் ஒழுங்காக போடுறதுக்கப்புறம் அப்படியே லெவிடேட் கீழே இறங்கி வருவார். இதெல்லாம் வந்து எங்கள் கண்ணால் பார்த்துருக்கோம். நான் நினச்சோம் ஜமக்காலத்தை ஏதோ மேஜிக் இருக்குது, ஏதோ மந்திரம்னு சொல்லி இந்த ஜமக்காலத்தை உதறு வரும். நீங்கள் ஜமக்காலத்தை தான் பண்ணுவீங்க, எங்கள் துண்டில் நீங்கள் பண்ணுவீங்களான்னு கேட்போம் நாங்கள் வந்து. ஏன்னா துண்டு நாங்கள் வீட்டிலேருந்து கொண்டு வரோம். எங்கள் துண்டு உங்கள் துண்டு நீங்கள் பொருங்க அதில் பண்ணுவோம்னு சொல்லி எங்கள் துண்டை போட்டு துண்டில் ஏறி உட்காருவார். துண்டை இழுங்கணுவா கரெக்டாக துண்டு மட்டும் எங்கள் கைக்கு வந்து அவர் மட்டும் மேலே லெவிடேஷன் இருப்பார். இதெல்லாம் வந்து இப்போதான் எங்களுக்கு தெரியும் அதுக்கு வந்து ஒரு லெவிடேஷன் பேர் இருக்குன்னு. நான் பண்ணதில்லை, எங்களுக்கு சொல்லி கொடுத்துருக்காங்க, ஆனால் நான் பண்ணலை. அது எப்படின்னா அது ஒரு ஃபங்க்ஷன் அப்போ ரோட்டரி கிளப் ஃபங்க்ஷன் அப்போ ஒரு தடவை வந்திருந்தார் இவர் ரகுபதி யோகி. ஒரு ரோட்டரி கிளப் ஃபங்க்ஷன் அப்போ ஒரு தடவை வந்து கெஸ்டாக வந்திருந்தாரு. உடுப்பி ஹோட்டலில் கெஸ்டாக வந்திருந்தாரு. அப்போதான் வந்து என்னன்னா அவர் வந்து அந்த லெவிடேஷன் பண்ணும்போது சேர் மேலே உட்கார வச்சுட்டு ரகுபதி யோகி வந்து சேர்ல வந்து உட்காந்துக்கிட்டாரு. நான் சொன்னதுக்கு அப்புறம் கீழே இருக்கிற சேரை வந்து புல் பண்ணிடுங்க. நான் ஸோ அந்த சேர் வந்து அவர் உட்காந்ததுக்கு அப்புறம் அதே மாதிரி தான். ஏன்னா எங்களுக்கு வந்து ட்ரைனிங் கொடுத்துருக்காரு. நான் வந்து ஒரு சவுண்ட் கொடுப்பேன், கீழே இருக்கிற சேரை வந்து எடுத்துடணும், மறுபடியும் ஒரு சவுண்ட் கொடுப்பேன், சேரை கொண்டு வந்து ரீப்ளேஸ் பண்ண சொல்லி. நாங்கள் ரொம்ப குட்டி பர்சன்ட்னால நாங்களாம் வந்து ஹைட்டு கம்மியாக முன்னாடி வந்து உட்காந்துப்போம். அவர் உட்காந்ததுக்கப்புறம் ஒரு சவுண்டு கொடுத்தா நாங்கள் என்ன முன்னாடி இருக்கிற சேரை வந்து எடுத்து வச்சதே நான் தான். அவர் சேரில் உட்காந்துரு அந்த சேரை வந்து அவர் இருக்கிற பிளேஸ்லேருந்து மூவ் பண்ணி தனியாக கொண்டு போய் வச்சாச்சு. ஸோ அவர் இருக்கிற அந்த 3 அடிக்கு 3 அடி எதுவுமே கீழே எந்த ஒரு சர்ஃபேஸுமே கிடையாது. ஃபுல்லாக வந்து கிட்டத்தட்ட ஒரு 3 அடிலேருந்து அதுக்கப்புறம் நாங்கள் கொண்டு வந்து சேர வச்சோம்.
Nithyanandam, so what we just saw now, what we just witnessed now, was another eyewitness who saw the demonstration of this power.
video we just saw is a testimony by Sendil Kumar, biological older brother of Swamiji himself, and in such a playful, delightful way, sharing how the science of levitation just dabble with it like one of their, other games they would play with Raghupati Yogi Yogananda Puri. So understand, every time Swamiji says Hinduism is real, see, Tiruvannamalai is an enlightenment ecosystem from where Sendil is sharing. And in an enlightenment ecosystem, the powers are just play. It is your casual lifestyle with which you live an extraordinary life. Okay? So when every time Swamiji says Hinduism is real, that is exactly what he means. It is not just a theory or a fantasy or a hypothesis. It is just a lifestyle. It is so real, and you can feel that every time you hear a live eyewitness from this place related to Swamiji's life, like we saw Sendil today. For him, it is such a reality. Like how you would describe one of your childhood games, he's describing the science of levitation itself. He says, I didn't even know the word levitation existed. I picked it up now after, reading more and increasing my knowledge. But we used to play with it when we were children. So understand, Hinduism is real is a profound statement. The more we connect to it by seeing more of these live sharings from people, the more Hinduism is real will start happening as a reality in us. And the more it becomes real in us, the more we will start living these truths and becoming the ancient rishis, the power manifestors, and Paramashiva himself ourselves.
I think it's really, really time now to get ready, to prepare ourselves to receive directly from the avatar. So let's all enter into a meditative space. And we have a lot more to share. So make sure you stay tuned in throughout the satsang, and even after the satsang also we have a special sharing for all of you. So with this, I request all of you to sit with your head, neck and spine in a straight line. Breathe in and breathe out deeply and slowly. Start chanting the Mahavakya Om Nithyananda Paramashivam intensely.
I bless you all. Let you all open all your three eyes and manifest the powers of Mahasannidhanam. Om Nithyananda